Isn't it funny how we spend hundreds, if not thousands on cell phones just for them to break from a simple 5-foot drop? So ever since I started using this new like tripod to record my videos, I've had to take my case off before recording so then, you know, it fits inside of the tripod. So, you know, I just did that as usual. I took it out of its case, and while I was in the kitchen, I accidentally dropped it on the floor, and guess what? Now there is a huge spiderweb crack like in the corner of the screen. It is just, it's so annoying. It's right next to the camera lens. I am so lucky that I missed it. Needless to say, if it would have hit the camera lens, I don't even know how I would have done my face cam. That would have sucked. Before we get any farther in the video, let's hear a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Aoya.com. Head there to purchase Elden Ring runes, weapons, armor, anything that you need to aid you in your journey through the lands between. Use the link below in the description or head to Aoya.com and use code Grotesque at checkout for 3% off your order. Thank you to Aoya for sponsoring this video. With all that being said, I am hoping that you guys are even seeing this video right now. Yesterday, I recorded some footage, so at the very least, you guys will be getting Elden Ring content today. I had to tinker with my PC and mess with a whole bunch of settings in OBS. I am praying that it's working right now. Basically, to catch everybody up to speed, we have defeated Radon, Mo, Godfrey, Morgott, and now Fire Giant. But before we sit at the site of grace and talk to Melina and get to farm Azula, we actually have a bit of a recap to do. And the recap, it's quite lengthy, so I have the video divided up into chapters. If you guys don't like the recap style parts of my videos, then you can just skip ahead to when you're back with me. But if you do like those, well then enjoy. You got like a 8 to 10 minute one to watch right now. Honestly, I've missed making these recap sections. I haven't gotten to do it since the first playthrough, so it feels nice to be doing this again. Anyways, first things first, let's just get this out of the way. We missed a lot due to the fact that the last 2 episodes that I've tried to record of Elden Ring have both gotten corrupted. In fact, the last 2 videos on the channel were supposed to be Elden Ring videos, but both of those days when I tried to record it, both of those recordings got corrupted, and it was just... oh, it was infuriating. Basically, to catch y'all up to speed, I believe in the time since the last episode, we defeated Radon, Moog, Godfrey, Morgott, and Fire Giant. Which, it's not a huge deal. While, yes, I would have liked to get the gameplay of me doing it with every single build that we plan to do, missing out on one of them isn't a huge deal. Because just keep in mind, we're going for all 6 endings. We have 4 more playthroughs to do yet, so you guys are going to see each of these bosses at least 4 more times yet. Anyway, with that being said, before the end of the game, I said I wanted to do both Raya and Ronnie's quest, so I decided to do Raya's first. In fact, you better strap in, because this is going to be quite a long recap. This recap, it's the entirety of the Volcano Manor quest, essentially, including Raya's. So, I went and took out the first target for Tanith, as you do, and I, you know, teabagged him to show my dominance. After that, I went and talked to Raya, and then I took out my second target, which is where I found my new favorite feature in Elden Ring. That is the infinite stun lock. Then after that, you already know what I did. I teabagged him to show my dominance. After that, I went back to tell the spooky chair lady that I finished my hit. And then after that, I went to talk to Raya again, but I was confused because she wasn't in her usual spot. So I decided to go and look for her, and then... what the fuck? I honestly wasn't sure what it was, so I went and talked to it.
Brave Tarnished, what is your business here? I'm afraid this is not a guest room. What's that peculiar look upon your face? Goodness, am I still a serpent?
Honestly, I'm not sure if I should be terrified or turned on. So yeah, that surprised me quite a bit. I wasn't expecting Raya to be a snake, but she is. So then I told Spooky Chair Lady about what I just discovered.
Did you see her? The girl, Raya, with her true face.
Yeah, it's pretty hot, right? Then after that, I went back to talk to Raya, except she was actually normal this time. She told me that she was hearing and seeing something slithering around at night, so I went back to talk to Tanith about it. After that, I went around and looked for some invisible walls because I was told by you guys down in the comments that there's like a whole dungeon hidden behind one of the walls, and you were right. I found the invisible wall, traversed through the area, and then I emerged into a giant lava-filled town that I never even knew existed. You know, once I thought that I've seen every single location in this game, or at least like every main area, it just drops another one on me. Like, this is a whole town, this is a whole missable section, and it's here. It honestly blows my mind how much commitment and how much like time and effort they put into these areas that are so easily missable. Like, it's not a bad thing. In fact, I think that's a great thing. Like, if they're willing to just do that, like, no other developer does that. That's awesome. That's a level of confidence we don't see in the AAA scene anymore. After that, I went to tell Raya about my findings, which, you know, my findings being a whole town. Then after that, I traversed through the town, which honestly, it's one of my favorite locations in the game now. Like, the level of platforming you can do there, where you're jumping between, like, bridges and jumping between rooftops, and then the aesthetic of the place. I'm a sucker for, you know, lava-filled areas in games. Maybe it's just because I grew up on, like, Mario, you know, with the lava-filled castle, so I just kind of have a thing for that aesthetic, but I thought it was pretty sick. I came across this giant lever and ended up summoning a bridge from the depths of the lava. Then I decided to explore some more, but that's when I accidentally stumbled upon Godskin Duo. But considering the fact that I fought him like 15 times already between the Godskin Duo fight, and then you can find him a couple of times out in just the world, I just decided to speed up the process and use my Mimic tier since, again, he's a ridiculously easy boss as is. Might as well just speed up the process. After that, I went back to give the Serpent's Amnion, I think is how you say it, to Raya. Then after we talked, she just disappeared, so I went to ask Tanith about where she could have went. I am just now realizing how much talking is in this quest, good lord. She wasn't much help. However, she did give me the tonic of forgetfulness. From the get-go, I wasn't very on board with the idea of giving Raya the tonic, considering the fact that it goes against everything Raya would have wanted, which Tanith even acknowledges. After that, I went out to find Raya, and when I finally found her, she was like on the ground, distressed. She had some really sad news to tell me, and along with that, she also had a pretty sad request.
I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing, but this... Free me from this accursed frame.
This interaction almost made me tear up, honestly. Like, I felt really indecisive. I didn't know what to do, so I sat there for 5 minutes just staring at the menu. I didn't know whether I should give her the potion that Tanith gave me, or if I should do what she asked me to do, so I stood there, and finally I decided that I honestly just couldn't do it, so I walked away. I figured I'd go off, do some other stuff, and see if maybe something else would happen with this quest. Like, maybe there was something else that would trigger if I got rid of Rykard and then came back to talk to her. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to at least experiment and give it a shot. From there, I continued like the main Volcano Manor quest and took out my last target, and on the way there, I got my first message appraisal, or at least the first one that I was actually in game for. Man, let me tell you, that is the best feeling in the world. Anyway, I decided to flex a bit and take out my last target without even moving. Dude, for anybody that says sorcery is not easy mode in Elden Ring, are we watching the same clip right now? Like, no, this is easy mode. I literally did not even have to look at my target to defeat him. I just locked on and hoped that I was hitting it. After that, I went back to Volcano Manor as usual and talked to Tanith. There, I went into the Rykard boss fight, and somehow I got absolutely obliterated on my first attempt. And then on the second attempt, Elden Ring servers did what they do best, and, well, yeah. Once I signed back in, I forgot to rest at the site of grace as well, so I went into the boss fight with only 3 flasks, because obviously in the previous attempts, I was kicked out of Elden Ring servers, but yet it still saved and remembered the fact that I used a bunch of my flasks. Despite that though, somehow, I managed to clutch up the fight. How? I don't know. But I did it. I went back to talk to Tanith after that, you know, to finish up the main Volcano Manor quest, and from there, I decided that I would finally decide on Raya's fate. But, once more, when I got there, and I looked at her on the floor, distressed, It was like tugging on my insides. I felt too bad to do anything. And then I talked to her again. And after at least another 5 minutes of standing there looking at her feeling indecisive, I decided to just walk away again. I was like, dude, I can't do this. However, about 30 minutes later, after I did some exploring, taking out some dungeons, just, you know, doing the typical Elden Ring thing, I decided, look, FromSoft gave me these 2 options. I don't have a choice. I came this far, I need to end this quest, so I went back to her location. But thankfully, once I returned back to her location, she wasn't there, and she left, like, this really nice letter talking about how she's going off on this journey to carry on her mother's work, and it was honestly really heartwarming. I was sitting there smiling like a freaking goofy idiot the whole time I was reading it. That ending to her quest, it's such a better alternative to the other 2 that FromSoft presented, and I am very glad that they put this 3rd option in there, even if it's very out of the way and only very few players are gonna find it. I only ended up finding it out of pure luck because I'm too indecisive to decide on anything. But hey, for once my little OCD problem actually played in my favor because I got the best ending to this quest out of it. But yeah, needless to say, I'm very happy that FromSoft put this 3rd option in there. It's clearly the most optimistic way for her quest to end, and it left me feeling very good about how it ended. I absolutely loved not only this quest, but the Volcano Manor and all the character side quests that are tied to it as a whole. Like, it's easily my favorite quest and set of quests in a Souls game, period. But yeah, I'm sorry for such a long recap, but I wanted to make this video as long as I could just to kind of apologize for not being able to make Elden Ring videos for the past couple days. I've just had a whole sweep of PC issues. Thankfully, I've been able to iron them out, and for the time being, everything's still working. Hopefully, this somewhat makes up for it, and I hope you guys enjoyed my adventure through the Volcano Manor quest. But anyways, let's get back to the video. And with that out of the way, I can't believe we're all the way back here already, but we're on our way to Farum, Azula. And no, I would not be watching this cutscene again. I quite literally cried last time.
No, my maiden! I'm actually crying. This is fucking sad.
I'm sorry, but Melena's cute as fuck, so every time that I have to see her, I just, I'm not watching the cutscene again. I'm not really sure which ending makes it so that you can actually save Melena, because right now I'm doing Ronnie's quest, which I don't think includes being able to save her. The only other ending I'm aware of besides the standard one and Ronnie's, there's like a Flame Frenzy one, and then there's 3 other ones that I don't even know how to begin to get. I always get so like panicked about my cam. I don't want it to be crooked. Oh yeah, and for anybody that missed last night's video, I'm a YouTube partner now, so that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna drop the walls and be a little transparent for a minute. I've been really scared about my YouTube career thus far, that I'm just a one-hit wonder. Like, with the Elden Ring videos, I've just been scared that I'm a one-hit wonder, and as soon as the series ends, nobody's gonna watch me anymore. But thankfully, the last 2 videos that I made have just been proof that I don't need to solely rely on Elden Ring for content, because obviously, I'm not going to make Elden Ring content for the entirety of my YouTube career. I mean, granted, I'm still going to make a lot of videos on it along with other Souls games because I absolutely love them, and they are actually, like, my favorite videos to make. I was just getting scared because, like, the only videos that get views ever are the ones like this, where it's like the Elden Ring Let's Play type episodes, we'll call them. Thank God for iframes. So I'm honestly kind of glad in a weird way that we've been having like some technical difficulties the last couple days and I was able to make other videos, because it just kind of proved to me that you guys really do just watch me for me. I guess it's just one of those subconscious things that every YouTuber fears. And again, for me, it's like I don't mind making Elden Ring content because again, these are like my like of all the videos I've made, of all the 900 videos I've ever made, like these are my favorite. But I guess it's just nice to know that like everybody does genuinely just like me and, you know, watches me for me. Because this has been my dream since as long as I can remember, since like 2008, 2009. So the fact that it's literally, it's true now. Like my childhood dream has just been to become YouTube partner, and here we are. Actually, I don't even know if the partner system existed back then, but just like being able to get to a point of where I can financially keep myself stable off of YouTube and do it full time, like that concept is what I've been dreaming of since I was a little kid. And now it's just, it's crazy because like my dream has been achieved. Now I just gotta continue it, and it's honestly so great to be able to say that. Okay, I just beat this game like not even a week ago and I'm already lost. How the hell do I get to the next boss? I should probably reallocate my flasks too, because right now I have 10 in my Crimson Tears but only 4 in Cerulean Tears, and you know, that's not good. Maybe I take the lift? I felt like such a big boy yesterday. I got to fill out my taxes and send in government IDs to YouTube. Oh man, for anybody out there that's still under 18 and doesn't have to worry about taxes and all the complicated adult stuff, yeah, dude, don't rush to grow up. Enjoy your childhood, enjoy being a teenager, because the paperwork sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. I'm weird, and I kind of like doing it, but it's annoying trying to remember all the stuff for it. For me, personally, it's not as bad as it is for other people, because I have a really weird brain. Maybe it's just because I have really bad OCD, but I remember numbers and names and everything just very well. So when it comes to things like my social security number and all that other stuff, like I know that stuff just by heart. I'm honestly glad that it's not possible to read other people's thoughts. Dude, I'd be thrown into a straitjacket in a white padded room if people knew, like, my thought processes and how I think about things and how I figure out problems in my mind. It is just, it is the most illogical journey ever in my brain, but it makes sense to me. I'm not gonna lie, running around here, this is the most confused I've been since I tried playing Metroid on SNES as a little kid. It took me up until 2 years ago to figure out how to beat Metroid. I am ashamed to admit that, but at least I finally figured it out. I honestly wish there was a way to, like, maybe save or carry over sites of grace from previous saves, like maybe not for the entire map, but if there was a way to like enable all of the sites of grace that you had previously activated like in saves before. Not exactly sure if or how that would work, but like it would be nice. All right, let me big brain this one out. Crossable spot ahead and short jumping. I hate all of you. All of you out there that leave those trolling messages on Souls games. Why? Oh, I just want to find this boss. I found another side of grace. Yay. Wait a minute, I think I found... Yes! I finally found it. Oh my god, dude. I am the smallest brain Souls player alive. Pretty sure next we got Godskin Duo, so that's gonna be a pretty interesting fight as a mage. I mean, I'm definitely gonna use my Mimic tier, because I'm sorry, like, yes, while using a strength build, I can take on Godskin 101. I've done it before, but as a mage? Yeah, no, I don't know about that one, Chief. Trying to take like 5 to 10 seconds just to muster up one spell while the big fat ass is rolling towards you and turning you into an Asian pancake? No thanks. I talked so much shit on the guy, yet I've been rocking his fit the entire game so far. Now, if memory serves me correct, we jump down here, and the fight begins. Maybe? Oh, shit. Why did that jump scare me? I knew it was coming. All right, we got the Mimic tier in. I'm going to heal up, and now here's what we're going to do. We're going to break this boss. If I can cast my spell. That didn't exactly go as planned, but it did a decent amount of damage. All right, so we're going to try that again. I'm going to pop the... Holy shit, he rolled through the pillar! Alright, so this time, Terra Magica, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Knight's Comet since they like to move around. Oh god, my Mimic tier is getting destroyed. Die? Okay, there's one down. Go away. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Just please die. Please die. Please die. I want you dead. Oh, dude, I need to level up my endurance. It is shite. Go down. There we go, that's half of the fight over, and now time for the lazy respawns. No, I was thinking that one-on-one with these guys as a mage was gonna be bad, but I mean, it really hasn't been. I mean, it basically has been one-on-one since my Mimic tier just decided to get melted within the first 30 seconds. Where the fuck did you come from? Huh? Did I miss something? Was there an audio cue? Did he just... Huh? You know what would have made this fight better? If they didn't just respawn. What if? Just hear me out. Because by the time that they do start respawning, their health is already like 40% anyway. How about you just expand their health overall? There's no respawns. Once you kill one, they're done. You kill the other one, they're done. Why the respawns? Alright, so this time I'll actually be prepared for it. So I guess we'll go in here. I'll pop the Mimic tier ashes. I didn't even get to go back to the boss. It did not let me through the golden wall. Yeah, you can't go through it. Like, why is it even there if you can't go through it? All right, let's try this one more time. Ow. All right, so maybe I'll just start spamming Knight's Comet right off the rip. Ow. Oh, my poor Mimic is just getting gangbanged over there. Oh shit, now it's my turn for the gangbang. No! How do you dodge that move, bro? I fought this chonky fat ass so many times that I've never been able to figure out how to dodge that stupid Sonic Ball move. Oh, thank God. Mimic, don't die. Mimic, don't die. Mimic, do not die. You don't have permission to die. And he died. You are useless! Oh, get incinerated, you dirt. You know, my videos are, like, monetized now, so I should probably watch what I say. Why does he just fucking do it? He just doesn't stop. He just rolls and rolls, you stupid chunky fat fuck. Lay off the in and out. This dude is eating like 5 Big Smoke orders on a nightly basis to get that kind of physique, dude. Chill the fuck out. Oh, this boss is AIDS. You know, fighting these guys as a strength build was surprisingly easy and fun, but as a mage, oh my god, this sucks ass. It's like they tried to do Ornstein and Smo, but then somewhere they just said, no, how about we make this boss bad instead? I just don't understand why this boss is so bad. It's like FromSoft needs to go back and take notes from themselves from Ornstein and Smo in Dark Souls 1, a game that came out like, what, 10 years ago now? 11 since it's 2023? Fuck this game. It really is one of those days, isn't it? It's really one of those days. First the computer fucks me the last 2 days in a row, and now this. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't still having fun though. I still love this game. Honestly, this wouldn't be so bad if I could use the mist wall that is literally sitting right there. But for some reason, unless I'm missing something, you have to do like a half-mile sprint around to the other fog wall. You got all these fucking annoying-ass knights in the way. Like, why should I have to slow down and kill them every single time? On the first run through, yeah, it makes sense. But like, on the boss run, like, dog. Oh, fuck, dude. This is totally like Dark Souls 2 right now. This is ass. Ugh, this is leaving a bad taste in my mouth already. Oh, thank God I actually made it this time. All right, now Mimic tier. Do me a favor. Do not die. Alright, so I'm just gonna do what I did before and just Knight's Comet, like, just spam it on him. I've accepted that my Mimic Tier's health is ass when it comes to these guys, so I'm gonna try to take one out at a time. Basically, the longer I can keep my bait alive, the better. Alright, there we go. The first Bart is down. Doing alright, buddy. Just stay alive for a little bit longer, please. 2 Commodores at the same time. No fucking way. Come on. This is it. This is it. Oh my god, no. Yes! Oh my god. I hate this boss so bad. Oh, thank god it's over. Mimic Tier, thank you. Oh, why is there still knights outside? Go away. You know what? I'm okay with that, because now that Godskin Duo is down, that means I get to go face off against my favorite boss in Elden Ring, that being Malekith, in the next episode. For now, like, I would level up intelligence, but I need the endurance. My stamina's way too low. I'm probably gonna go farming later at, you know, my favorite spot in the game. And yeah, I don't know, I'll shoot for like level, what seems reasonable? Level 185, 190? Yeah, that's that. As always, a shout out to the patrons, Karma's Fagramo, Liberty Tab, Big Daddy Matty, Desperado, Lupasaurus Rex, Razak, Polar, Ray, No Webster, Low Mouse, Bianca, Spurgatory, Drippy Croissant, and a new patron, Mellow Last King. Thank you so much for signing up for the Patreon. Again, if anybody else would like to, you can join for as low as $1 a month. Sorry for the extra bit of added rage in this video. I wasn't expecting that. I actually liked this boss before making this video. I mean, I've only done strength fights against them, and I had a lot of fun doing so, but for some reason, it's just, I guess it's because I'm doing a mage build now, but it just, ew, it was not as fun here. I'm starting to slowly understand why people don't like this boss, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all, and remember, don't go hollow. Peace.